Google just changed the game for YouTube creators over 40, and 90% are completely missing out on what is actually going on. You see, if you're creating YouTube content the old way, you're now invisible to 13% of all Google searches. That's millions of potential viewers who will never discover your expertise, your years of experience, or your valuable content. Hi, I'm Des Dreckett, I'm 51 and I've monetized 3 YouTube channels. And today I'm going to show you the AI overview strategy that's getting YouTube videos featured in Google's AI summaries. And sometimes in as little as 24 hours. And you don't need 1 million subscribers to make this work. And the cool thing is, by the end of this video, you'll have the complete system to future-proof your YouTube content for the AI era. So if you're ready, let's dive in. But hold on, before we get into the strategy, let me just establish why this matters, because you're going to want to know. In my marketing days, I learned that the businesses that survive are the ones that adapt early to the market shifts. So check this out. This is what's happening right here at the moment. You see, Google's AI overviews are fundamentally changing how people discover their content. These AI generated summaries appear at the top of search results, giving users instant answers without them ever needing to click through to a website or even a video. Now you might be thinking, well, Des, this sounds like really bad news. They won't click on my videos anymore. But actually, for those of us with decades of professional experience, this is the biggest opportunity we've seen in years. Because look, here's the thing. AI overviews prioritize authority, depth, and structured content. Everything we experienced creators naturally bring to the table. So let me show you exactly what we're talking about. I'm going to search for something that's quite relevant to our audience. Now this is what we call an AI overview here, and you can see these bullet points. This is what people will see when they do a search for how to start creating digital products. Now on the right hand side, you've got a list of different videos and websites talking about exactly what we've just typed into Google. Now on that right hand side, can you see that there's websites and there's also YouTube videos? So you can see that the main difference is when we used to search before, we never used to have this on the right hand side here. We used to have the videos listed below, and obviously you still will do. You still see these videos listed below. But look, the added advantage now, and this is what I was talking about earlier, is they now appear on this right hand side, which they never did before. And the cool thing is this gives us so many opportunities. Now, if you've never done this before, what people generally do when they look at these AI overviews is they'll read this. But I don't know if you can notice this, there's a link after each paragraph or after each bullet point. If you click on that link, it shows you the actual text is actually referencing and what it's talking about. And in essence, what it's done is it's extracted this content from either this website, which is Shopify, or this website, which is Stripe. If we carry on, choose a niche. If we click on that next link, it goes to Adobe website. And if we click on the next link, which is Brainstorm Product Ideas, we've now got our first YouTube video. And I can guarantee you that this content was actually extracted from this video. If we continue, got Reddit, got Thinkific, and we've got Shopify. And then the next one is Validate Your Ideas. And again, we've got another YouTube video here. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is this is Intel Gold. And what I'm showing you, I haven't seen anyone showing anyone else on YouTube or any other website exactly what I'm showing you now. So either bookmark this video or take some notes, because like I said, you're going to be one of the first movers on this strategy. So take note. Now what you're going to do is, before you start creating any video, what you want to do is type in your keyword first, whether it's your title or just the idea of your video, and have a look at this AI overview. And I'm going to show you the old way, and then I'm going to show you the new way of actually using this. So the old way is what you'll do is you'll basically copy all of the content that you see here. So you'll copy everything. So you just highlight everything here, then click on copy. And then what you do is you normally just paste that into a document and then start writing your script or start writing what you're going to say in this video. And the reason why this is so powerful is you're taking the intel of what Google actually wants. So what the actual information they want to present, and you're actually going to put it in video form. So I'll just say that again so it's very, very clear. You're taking the intel from the Google AI overview, you're going to make a video, and you're going to include what the actual overview says. So this means if Google's actually ever going to use a video as an example like the ones on the right hand side, you've got a fighting chance because you've already covered all the things that the AI overview is actually covering. So you can see how powerful this is. But there's one more thing you can do that will separate you from the competition. Now, the beauty about this is if you know your topic inside out, the very next thing you need to do is you need to look at the AI overview and see if there's any content gaps. And what I mean by content gaps is there anything that's missing from that overview that you know within your mind, because obviously you've got the years of experience, is there anything missing? Is there anything that you can add? And that's exactly what you want to put in your video. Now, that was the old way of doing this. So you'd copy the overview, make sure there's any content gaps that you could actually fill in, and then you'd either write your script or you'd write your bullet points for you to make your video. Now, I'm going to show you the new way of doing it. So for this example, we're going to use ChatGPT. So we're going to say how to start creating digital products. So we're going to copy that and put it into ChatGPT. And then we're going to say, please write me an outline of a script I can use for my video. You'd basically write it better in the way I've just written it, but you get the point. So please write me an outline of a script that I can use in my video. I'm just going to put a code on there, and I'm going to put a title, which is just how to start creating digital products. Don't get me wrong, this is not in stone. You don't have to keep that title, but you're just trying to give the LLM, which is ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, whichever you use, trying to give it some context here. And then what we're going to do is just going to grab this overview again. But this time what we're going to say is ensure the overview below the title is in the script of my video. I'm going to click on enter and see what it comes up with. So let's have a look. So this is the script outline for how to start creating digital products. So we've got a hook here, we've got an overview. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you need to follow this structure, but I'm just giving you an example of how you would actually use that overview to weave inside your YouTube scripts. And like I said, the reason why this is so powerful is if you make this video and you actually cover all of these points that's in this overview, there's a great chance that you will also be featured on the right hand side here. And also, when somebody goes deeper, I don't know if you've ever used this method before, but you can dive deeper into the AI mode on Google. And look what you see here now. So you see how to start creating digital products. Look how many YouTube videos you see here. Do you see many websites here? You don't, do you? You see a lot of YouTube videos. And this is why the system that I'm showing you now works so damn well. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 videos here in the actual when you actually go deeper into the AI mode. Now, I'm really hoping that you're starting to see the power of this. I haven't seen anyone talking about this. And in the new AI world, you really need to be maximizing exactly what's going on in your video and what you're actually saying in your video. And by using the AI overview like I've just showed you, especially putting them in your scripts or in your bullet points that you can talk about in your video, it means you've got a greater chance of 1, showing up in the actual Google search results, and 2, when somebody types in one of these queries into a chatbot like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or Grok, you've got a good chance of them actually sourcing your video and extracting details out of your video. And so like I said, I really hope you're starting to see how powerful this is. And the good thing is you're going to be one of the first people to do this. I haven't seen anyone else talk about this at all. Now, if this video has resonated with you and you like what you've seen so far, I've also put a tool in the description of this video that shows you if you're over 40 or over 50 and you're thinking about getting into YouTube and you have no idea where to start, it will give you some ideas, and it also give you some ideas of the type of videos you can make once you've actually worked out exactly what you want to do. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. So let me ask you a question. What topic will you research first? Drop it in the comments below and I'd love to analyze it for you. I love seeing what challenges you're facing. Now, here's what I discovered that completely changed my approach. Google's AI consistently prioritizes videos with timestamps and clear sections over rambling, unstructured content. It absolutely loves organized, professional presentation. And that's what us as creators naturally do. And you know what, if you think about it, we've spent decades in boardrooms presenting to executives, organizing information logically, and the cool thing is that's not a limitation anymore. That's our superpower in the AI era. So now look, your professional background isn't holding you back, it's your competitive edge. And if you like what you see in this video, let me show you exactly how to leverage that. So here's how to optimize your YouTube videos for AI overview inclusion. So title optimization, your title needs to match search intent. So instead of my YouTube journey, try how professionals over 50 can start YouTube successfully. Your description structure, write your description like an executive summary. Key points first and then details. Chapter timestamps, this is crucial. Add clear chapters to your videos. AI Overview loves to pull specific sections. And if you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description of how to create these timestamps. But with these captions, you need to use accurate captions. Google's AI reads these to understand your content depth. And the beautiful thing is the professional approach to optimization, structured, methodical, thorough, is exactly what we've been doing all of our lives. We communicate authority because we have authority, and we organize information because we've been doing it all our lives. And we deliver value because we understand business outcomes. And the thing is, most 25-year-old creators can't match that level of professional polish. And in the AI era, that polish is exactly what gets you featured. But what really drives results is something that most creators completely miss altogether. And the crazy thing is, I used to think that I needed to sound like a typical YouTuber to succeed. You know, the high energy, the quick cuts, the trendy language. I was trying to be something I'm actually not. And it turns out Google's AI actually favors authoritative, measured delivery, the exact communication style we've developed for decades over professional experience. And our natural presentation style is what AI systems are designed to trust. So let me ask you a question. What professional skill translates better to YouTube than you initially expected? Share it in the comments below, and I bet you'll inspire someone else who's doubting their abilities. And what I would say is stop trying to be someone else's version of a creator. Be the professional, authoritative, experienced creator you naturally are. So let's wrap this up with your action plan. First, research AI overviews in your niche using the systematic approach we've just covered. Second, structure your content like the professional presentations you've been giving away for decades. Third, optimize your YouTube technical setup with timestamps, structured descriptions, and clear chapters. And you know what, at 51, I've learned that adaptation beats perfection every single time. The professionals who thrive are the ones who embrace the change while leveraging their core strengths. And if you like this type of content, there's plenty more in my school community for AI savvy professional creators just like you, where we're building sustainable YouTube businesses based on expertise and mutual support. And you know what? If you're still trying to figure out exactly how to turn your professional skills into a YouTube channel that people actually want to watch, I've got a free resource, like I mentioned before, that walks you through the complete process. And if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. And where I come from, professional creators are supporting professional creators. That's how we win in this AI era. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Des, and I'll see you in the next video.